Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Miniart. And this kit is molded in 1/35 scale. As you can see, it copies Toolmakers, and basically we get several figures together with the special tools. And in my opinion, it might be an interesting build for these modders who like to assemble figures in 1/35 scale, or maybe they're searching for something interesting in this scale for maybe diorama project, who knows. So we have a commercial sample here, and it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. So we are going to open it together and check what is actually supplied inside. So first of all, box art is quite descriptive, I would say. So 2 figures and various tools, and also this special table. And box size is standard for Miniart. On the side we have some other kits. We reviewed them as well, so you can find them on our YouTube channel just by typing the kit number. And on the opposite side you can see some safety advices in 3 languages. And here on the rear side we have the marking guide, which is combined together with the assembly manual, so I think it should be easy to understand what you have to do. And of course, colors chart, it will be handy because it carries all the, I would say, popular paint manufacturer designations, so you will be able to find the one you prefer to use in your model builds. This is a side opening box, so let's open it, and here is what we have inside. So all frames are packed into the same plastic bag, and there is also one paper. It should be handy for assembly of various items in this kit, but we will talk about it later. First, I would like to open this plastic bag and we will check what is actually included here. So just give me a second. I need to cut through because it's a sealed plastic bag. And as you remember, some of these tools were released as a separate kits, but now we get them together with figures. In my opinion, that's a bit more handy combo because you get the figures which should look suitable with this items, and you won't have to search for anything extra. And what I'm showing here is the small envelope with Miniart logo. So here inside you will get PE thread, and just give me a second, I will open it and we will take a closer look together. So PE thread is not that huge because here we get various tools for these figures, and of course be sure not to lose any of these because they're really tiny. Here you can see comparison with my fingertip, and they will be placed in the special toolbox, which is also included here. So we are going to start actually with this toolbox. So here is the first gray plastic sprue. Let's zoom in a bit, and now you can see that you can copy this toolbox in 2 different positions, I think in open and closed, but we will have to check the assembly manual as well, because from what I can see, yes, closed position is also included. And by the way, obviously closed position can be assembled without the tools we saw before, so basically you can replicate 2 storages at once. And here you can take a look from the opposite side. By the way, here is the extended or open version of this toolbox, which looks quite cool. So it's just a matter of careful painting and weathering. Definitely add weathering here so that it would be a bit more convincing appearance. Next we continue with various equipment which will be installed on the table. So here we have, for example, the grinder and also some other tools. And everything looks quite nice, so it's just a matter of careful painting. And here you can check it from the opposite side. And note that attachment points are also quite thin, so I don't think it will be difficult to separate these parts. Next we continue with the first worker. So overall parts design or parts division is standard for 1/35 scale. It means we get 1 piece torso, separate legs, hands and head. And maybe I'll bring closer the head so that you can check the facial features on this guy. As you can see, head is molded together with hair, so you have to be careful while painting all of them. And of course, if I flip over this plastic sprue, you can notice that there are no guiding pins whatsoever, so be careful while aligning all this stuff together, and definitely try to smooth out the connections or joint points between these parts so that it would look more natural in the final state. Next we have another figure. So as you remember, we have 2 figures here, and it's pretty much the same design, and the only thing is different is the face. Here you can see it. In my opinion, it's really good I would say, face detailing out of the box, especially considering that this is a standard plastic kit features which you get for quite a reasonable price. This is quite a nice thing to have. Sorry. And the final sprue is dedicated to the table and also drawer. As you can see, it should be assembled out of separate panels, and here again it would be a good idea to add some weathering so that it would look more convincing. It would be just won't be just a factory fresh table that would look strange in a I would say the Toolmakers room. And as you can see, inside it's just plain because there is no interior included. And that's not all, because we also have the assembly manual for all these items. It is printed on the separate paper. Here we have parts map, and next we continue with various tools. For example, here you can see the grinder, and that's how the table is assembled. And that's, by the way, the toolbox. So as you can see, open state, closed state, closed state, open state, and here we have also open position, and that's the tool set which was provided on the PE thread. So all in all, we get really nice combo in 1/35 scale. It should be already available, so you can get it in Modelimex web shop, for example. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this release here in the comment section below. If you like this video, do not forget to press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye!